Hi, and welcome to Author Uncut. I'm your host and author, Patrice Williams Marks. Hey everyone, welcome back. On this episode, I had planned on talking about the 5 things that are telltale signs that you would not make a good sensitivity reader. I will still do that in the next episode, but today I wanted to talk about an incident that happened 2 days ago. A stunning black Sudanese Australian model by the name of Adut Akech was featured in Australia's Who magazine. Now, according to HelloBeautiful.com, they said Akech used this interview as an opportunity to discuss people's views on refugees, the story of how she fled South Sudan to go to Kenya, where she lived in a refugee camp before seeking asylum in Australia in 2008, is extremely powerful. She has since decided to use her platform to have an ongoing and open dialogue about refugees. Now, that's quoted directly from HelloBeautiful.com. So what exactly happened? Well, the magazine apparently thinks all black people look alike and used the photo of model Flava Lazarus next to the article. Can you believe that? They actually used another model's face next to that heart-wrenching and deeply moving and powerful article. Now, Akech discussed in the article how racism has affected her and the refugee community and not being seen as an individual or person. Then Who magazine does exactly the same thing, ignoring basic journalism, which is to fact check, and adds a full-page color photo of another woman to the article. This only happens when there is little or no diversity within the editorial walls. I can guarantee you that. So this is specifically what Akech said on an Instagram post to address the controversy. I'm going to read it word for word. I have given some deep thoughts the past few days on how to approach this situation that isn't sitting well with me. For those who are not aware, last week Who magazine published a feature article about me. In the interview, I spoke about how people view refugees and people's attitude towards people of color in general. With the article, they published a large photo saying it was me, but it was of another black girl. This has upset me, has made me angry. It has made me feel very disrespected, and to me it is unacceptable and inexcusable under any circumstances. Not only do I personally feel insulted and disrespected, but I feel like my entire race has been disrespected too, and it is why I feel it is important that I address this issue. Whoever did this, clearly the thought was that was me and that I was a person in that picture, and that's not okay. This is a big deal because of what I spoke about in my interview. By this happening, I feel like it defeated the purpose of what I stand for and spoke about. It goes to show that people are very ignorant and narrow-minded, that they think every black girl or African people look the same. I feel as though this wouldn't have happened to a white model. My aim for this post is not to bash Who magazine. They have apologized to me directly, but I feel like I need to express publicly how I feel. This has deeply affected me, and we need to start an important conversation that needs to happen. I'm sure that I'm not the first person that's experienced this, and it needs to stop. I've been called by the name of another models who happen to be the same ethnicity. I find it very ignorant, rude, and disrespectful towards both of us simply because we know that this doesn't happen with white models. I want this to be somewhat of a wake-up call to people within the industry. It's not okay, and you need to do better. Big publications need to make sure that they fact-check things before publishing them, especially when it's real stories and interviews and not just some made-up rumors. To those who work at shows and shoots, it's important that you don't mix up models' names. Australia, you've got a lot of work to do, and you've got to do better. And that goes to the rest of the industry. Okay, that's the end of her direct quote. So what now can Who magazine do to make sure this doesn't happen again? Well, I'll tell you, they need to hire a diverse staff, especially editorial staff. Have people of color review future articles such as this, or hire a sensitivity reader like me or someone else to review future material to avoid massive mistakes such as this. Akech is a supermodel and world-renowned, yet they had no clue what she looked like or even cared to do the simplest of research to verify her photo. That is insulting. Wouldn't you be insulted by that? So, have you seen other similar instances? Anything happen to you personally like this? If so, leave a voicemail on my anchor.fm page and I may use it in a future episode. And as promised, my next episode will be 5 reasons why you may not be cut out to be a sensitivity reader. I really appreciate you listening and subscribing to this podcast on iTunes. And don't forget to rate me on iTunes as well. To get in touch with me, go to authoruncut.com or sensitivityreviews.com. You can also email me your comments and suggestions for future shows at mailbag@patricewilliamsmarks.com. I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Until then, write on.